Okay, so I'm going to share with you today some new points that you can use to help calm your body down, switch off your stress response, and re-trigger the relaxation response. So this is what we're doing whenever we meditate, whenever we use EFT. We're just calming our body down and bringing us back to that. Our natural state should be one of relaxation, where our body is naturally healing, is naturally replenishing. But so much of the time we can be living in stress response, and our adrenals are flared up, our body is flooded with adrenaline and cortisol, and that's just not good for us over a sustained period of time. Our body is designed to go into this mode for a few seconds, a few minutes, but then come back to rest. So the points I'm going to share can just be used on their own rather than as part of a tapping point. So you could introduce this whenever you feel the need. You can just use these points. So the first two are normally used or can be used as part of the EFT tapping round. So the first is our collarbone point that we're already using in tapping. So just by tapping this point, all of your meridians in your body go through this channel. So by tapping here, you're just realigning them, and you're telling your energy system that it's okay, and this gives you an energy boost. So this is fantastic to use every morning as you get up. Just a few taps on this point. Well, your energy is flowing in the right direction. It's also brilliant to use at work if you're feeling unfocused, finding it difficult to concentrate. Just tapping here will retune you in to what's going on. The next one, which we're going to start using in our EFT this week, is on the back of the hand, in between these two bones on your hand, this soft part in between your little and ring finger. If you just tap on this point with two fingers, this is known as the fear point within EFT. But it can be used just standalone whenever you're feeling nervous or upset or fearful. You can just tap here, and what this does is it's like a natural sedative for your body. It just tells you that you're safe and that your body can relax. So we're going to introduce this into our tapping rounds of EFT, but I'll talk you through that in a separate video. The next one is brilliant if you're feeling upset, if you're ill, if you're just feeling like you need comfort. All you do is just take your hand and place on your rib cage underneath your breast, and the other hand just put on top. And then just take some 3 deep calming breaths. And then we just swap sides. So hand on the other side on your rib cage. What this does is you're touching on the spleen meridian point. And again, this is you're just telling your body that you're safe, that you can relax, takes you out of stress mode. So this calms your body down, but it also gives you an energy boost. So hopefully you found that you're just feeling a bit calmer now, but also a bit more sparky, hopefully. The next one is a great one for if you're feeling emotionally stressed, if you've got a lot to think about, you're feeling overwhelmed, your head's racing, but you can't quite sort of focus on things or sort of get yourself moving. So what we do is take palms of your hands, rub them together, make them nice and warm, and place one hand over your forehead. So just lightly holding your head, not sort of pushing on it, just lightly holding. And then your other hand put behind, starting where your hair begins, up into your hair. And just cradle your head. Hopefully you're doing this along with me so I don't look like a plonker on my own. What this does is when your body goes into fight, flight or freeze mode, all of the blood from your forebrain, so from the front of your forehead, drains backwards into your head for two reasons. The first is it sends blood to your arms and legs so that you're ready to fight or to run. But also, for if you get hit in the head, it wants to remove the blood from your forehead and your face so that if you get hit, you're not gonna bleed too much. Obviously, this would be fantastic if we were having a punch up, but when you're at work and you're about to go into an important meeting, the last thing you need is for all the blood to drain away from your brain, as it makes you stupid. You literally can't remember as much and your brain goes foggy. So by doing this, what we're doing again is soothing the body and encouraging the blood to come back up into our head. So by placing our hands here, it's encouraging the blood flow back to these areas. Just take a few deep breaths here. Hopefully you found that your forehead should feel quite warm, and just feel more focused, more connected. And the last one is known as the triple warmer smoothie, and this is doing exactly the same again. It's just calming our bodies down and bringing us back to neutral. Just rub your hands together, make them nice and warm. Then take the pads of your fingers and just touch to your temples. So just lightly press them on, not sort of digging in. Just hold here for a few seconds and take deep breaths. And then slide your fingers up and behind your ear, slide down the back of your neck, and then just pull down on your shoulders. This should feel like really nice. Just pull down. Really dig your fingers into the backs of your shoulder blades. Really hold on at this point and take a few deep breaths. And then when you're done, just drag down and then just rub your hands together again. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. Any of these you can use individually or all of them together. I've deliberately done this video as a separate little bite size that you could put on your phone and just pull up whenever you need. But all of the points you could just use separately. So the easiest is the fear point on the back of your hand. You could obviously do this whatever situation you're in. You could do it quite subtly, no one would notice. The collar point, do this just whenever you're feeling not 100%. Just a few taps there. No one would even notice. Just, make it look like an itch. Be great. Self-hug each side. Again, really nice. You could even do this, at your desk. You can just give yourself a little hug, a little bit of comfort. Why not? And yeah, last one was here, around your ear, to the back of your neck, hold down, and then drag.